Welcome back for another deep dive where we, take complex topics and try to break them down. We know you're all about getting to the core of things efficiently. And today, well, we're going deep on track anything.
Track anything.
Yeah, it's this pretty fascinating open source project. It's all about video object tracking and segmentation.
Okay, I'm listening. Video stuff, always interesting.
Right. And we're gonna use the project's description as our guide to figure out, what it can actually do, how it works, and why it even matters.
That sounds like a plan.
So, track anything. First off, what's the big deal? What can it do that's so special?
Well, the name is pretty bold, right? Track anything.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the point. They're aiming to make a system that can, accurately track and isolate any object you want in a video.
Any object.
Yeah.
Literally anything.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, think about it. Visually understanding movement, being able to follow a specific thing throughout a video, that's a big challenge.
Yeah.
And they're trying to solve it.
So that's the goal. But how do they actually pull it off? What's under the hood making this magic happen?
The real power comes from combining two really advanced AI models.
Okay, hit me with those.
First, you have the segment anything model. We usually just call it SAM.
So yeah, got it.
Think of SAM as a visual super sleuth. They trained it on this massive data set of segmented objects, so, images where objects are precisely outlined.
Okay, makes sense.
And because of that training, SAM can pick out and outline almost any object you throw at it, even if it's, something it hasn't seen before.
So how does that apply to, tracking in a video?
So you give SAM a keyframe, right? Like a single still image from your video that shows the object you want to track.
Uh-huh.
SAM then analyzes that keyframe, identifies your object, and creates that precise outline.
So that's step one. SAM finds the object in a still image. Then what? How does that translate to tracking through, multiple moving frames?
That's where our second AI model steps in, AOT. That stands for Associating Objects with Transformers.
Okay, another acronym, AOT. What's its role?
Well, AOT takes SAM's initial segmentation, that outline, and then uses transformer networks to understand how that object changes throughout the video.
Transformer networks.
Yeah, they're really good at understanding relationships and sequences. And a video is just a sequence of frames, right?
Right.
So AOT analyzes how the object moves, how it might change shape, or even get partially hidden from one frame to the next. And that lets it accurately track the object through the entire video.
So SAM finds the object, AOT follows it. Clever. Now let's talk real-world applications. Where could this kind of tech be used?
The possibilities are pretty huge. Let's start with video editing. Right now, isolating a specific element in a video, like removing the background or applying effects to just one object, that can be a really time-consuming manual process.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But with Track Anything, that could all be automated. It could save video editors a ton of time and effort.
Huge time saver.
Yeah.
What else?
Okay, think about research. Scientists studying wildlife footage, coaches analyzing sports videos, they often need to track specific animals or players. Track Anything could automate that tracking, giving them more accurate data and saving them tons of time.
So video editing, research. Any other fields where this could be a game changer?
Well, AI training relies heavily on large data sets of labeled images. Track Anything could be used to automatically generate those labels for video data. Like, imagine precisely labeling every instance of a specific type of plant in a nature documentary.
Wow, yeah. That'd be incredibly useful. Now, the project description mentions that Track Anything can handle videos with shot changes. Why is that so important?
Good point. That's a big hurdle in video analysis. You see, when a video cuts to a different scene, traditional tracking algorithms can get confused. They might lose track of the object entirely.
I can see how that would be a problem.
But Track Anything is designed to be more resilient. It can basically re-identify the object in the new shot and continue tracking seamlessly.
So it's not thrown off by cuts and transitions. That's pretty impressive. They also mentioned something called object-centric downstream video tasks. What in the world does that mean?
It's actually pretty cool. So you've tracked and isolated your object throughout the video, right? Well, now you can use that information to do all sorts of things specifically to that object.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Well, let's say you want to remove an object from the video entirely, like make it completely disappear. That's called video in-painting.
Okay, I've heard of that.
With Track Anything, you could do that seamlessly across all the frames where the object appears. Or you could apply special effects or edits to just that object, leaving the rest of the video untouched.
So it's not just about following the object, it's about manipulating it in all sorts of interesting ways. The description also uses the words flexible and interactive. What does that mean for someone actually using the tool?
Well, track anything can work on its own, automatically, but it also gives users the ability to interact with it to guide it.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, so like if the AI makes a mistake, misidentifies an object, you can correct it. Or you can manually select the object you want to track at the beginning. That human input can make the results even more accurate.
So it's powerful on its own, but you can also step in and make sure it's doing exactly what you want.
Mm.
Now, from a technical standpoint, we know it's built on these cutting-edge AI models, and it's open source, hosted on GitHub. Why is that open source aspect so important?
That's actually one of the most exciting things about this project. Being open source means anyone can use it, study it, modify it, contribute to it, for free.
So it's not locked away in some company's vault.
Exactly. This kind of open access fosters collaboration. It speeds up innovation, and it makes these powerful video analysis tools available to everyone, not just big companies with deep pockets.
It's like democratizing this technology.
Exactly. Researchers, developers, independent filmmakers, they can all use Track Anything and build on it, adapting it to their own specific needs.
So to sum it all up, Track Anything is trying to take something that's traditionally been pretty complex video object tracking and segmentation and make it simpler, more accessible, and more versatile. All thanks to these powerful AI models and the magic of open source.
You got it. It's really exciting to see these cutting-edge AI advancements being applied in ways that can benefit so many different people and fields.
Absolutely. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. It seems like Track Anything is a pretty significant leap forward in video analysis. It makes you wonder, as tools this powerful become more commonplace, what unexpected uses will people find for them? What creative possibilities will they unlock? How will our relationship with video change when anyone can manipulate and analyze it with this level of precision? It's something to think about. Until next time, keep exploring.